Hey guys, well, we're going to unlock another 5th weapon, so the next 5th weapon we're going to unlock is Guan Yu's. He had 39 votes, so to get his 5th weapon, you have to go to original mode. You have to go to the Battle of Fawn Castle. Play under Shu's forces, and play as Guan Yu, obviously. There we go, let's do it. Alright, so the level itself, I mean, it's considered 5 stars out of 7 or 5 lags out of 7 in difficulty, so it will probably be a decent challenge. As for the 5th weapon conditions, you're going to have to follow that to a T. I'll explain more once we start, but for now, we know the intro, we know the conditions, the equipment, the weapon. We are going to equip a 4th weapon, obviously. So there we go. Items, the same 5, as always. There we go. Alright. We're going to keep our bodyguards at 8. Alright. Let's do it.
Father, we are ready.
Excellent work, young Ping. Well, now we just need to wait for the water. We will flood the castle and clean out the enemy forces. Watch for Sima Yi. Let's go.
Alright, so to get his 5th weapon, you need to do the following. You need to defeat these particular officers and or generals in order. You need to defeat Peng De, then Lu Xun, then Gan Ning, and then Lü Meng. Well, obviously the Wu forces once they show up. But yeah, you need to defeat them in order, and obviously you need to make sure you deliver the final blow on each and every one of them. So if you allow somebody else to kill them, you're screwed. If you defeat Lü Meng before Lu Xun or Gan Ning, you're screwed. In fact, I'm pretty sure you do have to defeat them in order. So what I mean by that is, if you defeat Lu Xun and Gan Ning's right by Lü Meng, and you defeat Lü Meng, then Gan Ning will retreat, but you can still defeat Gan Ning because he's starting to run. I do not think that will count. If it does, let me know, but I really doubt that. Anyway, we're gonna go and defeat Peng De.
You can advance in the rain. How about when it's raining arrows?
And look out for the archers, because, well, Guan Yu doesn't have the best bow defense in the world. I mean, yes, he's probably my favorite character in the entire game, but his bow defense doesn't really go up to par. But, you know, everyone has their flaws, I guess. Alright, here we go again. Okay, he's running away. Oh, there we go. He's finished.
Victory is mine.
Alright, now let's get back up to the top. You have a 5-minute span to get to Peng De, defeat him, and get back to the top. You really want to defeat him as fast as you can, because if you do run out of time, well, you're not gonna drown. I'll say that. But if there's troops behind, well, your bodyguards are behind you, and in a way, they are making and breaking it for me, you know, because they are helping me by distracting the other troops. Yeah, so you really want to make sure all of them are up here because they will drown. Yeah, and you do not want all of them to drown. Alright, we'll defeat Cao Ren now because, well, he's under Sima Yi's forces. Well, under Sima Yi's unit, so why not? Or we could just knock him down. You know what? Let's follow him. Goodbye.
We must fight well.
Alright, we could always go back up to the top or continue defeating more troops here. And how much time do we have left? Okay, we have another minute. We don't have to worry about Shu Huang. Once the flood happens, then he'll drown as well. We never actually defeated Peng De in Guan Yu's Musou mode. We allowed both Peng De and Shu Huang to drown. So, yeah, that was a first for me. Yeah, I just want to make sure my bodyguards are all here. Because every now and then, like I said, you will probably lose one or two because of the flood. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait here because they won't move all over the place. How much time? Alright, 8 seconds. Then once that happens, we're going to go and grab help for my bodyguards. And there you go. Once we grab that, we're going to go and try to defeat as many as we can before Wu arrives. Then we gotta have to look out for that. We need to make sure we defeat those particular well, not generals, but guys in order, because if you were to play the stage under Wu or Wei's forces, Gan Ning, Lu Xun, and Lü Meng will all be generals. Here, Lü Meng will be the general, and Lu Xun and Gan Ning will both be officers under Lü Meng. So, a little bit of a difference there. I'm pretty sure I pointed that out at one time or another in the past, but just another reminder in case if anyone has forgotten. Yeah, so we're gonna go and defeat the troops now because you can tell that Sima Yi's the gate behind Sima Yi, the troops are coming out there like there's no tomorrow. So, yeah. And am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. All right, over here. I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna keep on moving. I really want to trigger the Wu's reinforcements early. I don't know how early I can do it. It does happen at random, but we'll just have to wait and see.
For this battle, we will ally with Wei. Together, we will destroy Guan Yu.
Okay, there we go.
You come to demand thanks? Ha! You fool!
And Lu Xun should be over here, and Gan Ning and Lü Meng will be up there. So, oh, and look out for Lu Xun's death element.
Shall we begin? On guard.
Well, that's one way to get another Musou attack. Hey, I think I might have gone a little, yep, too early. Well, I got him, at least, a little bit. Goodbye, one down.
I'm too young to die.
Victory is mine.
Well, it's technically 2 if you're counting Peng De.
We must fight well. Aren't we too far ahead?
Really? Alright. And the rest are probably nothing but crossbows, so I gotta look out. Hey!
Let us join our allies.
Alright, one more crossbow. There we go. Alright, and after that we're gonna go for Gan Ning. That battle axe, you know, that would definitely help, that battle axe, but only if there was a, you know, Gan Ning or Lü Meng are here, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Is this it?
Oh, and just a warning, you might lose Guan Ping, but it's not going to be a big deal. I mean, once we defeat Lü Meng and Gan Ning, we'll be fine.
Aren't we too far ahead?
I mean, Sima Yi is not the hardest commander in the world, depending on the character. That will help a lot. Yep, there goes Guan Ping. Now they're gonna come for me, so... Oh, they're gonna come for me, I should say. Did I say from? But yeah. They're probably on their way right now. So... Make sure, if you're in this type of predicament, make sure you defeat Gan Ning first. Obviously. I mean, I don't have to emphasize it again, but... Yeah, defeat the following troops in, or not troops, people in order. Wow, I'm way off right now. Let me defeat these troops first before I continue talking, huh? Well, there's more coming. Anyway, you have to defeat Peng De, then Lu Xun, then Gan Ning, and then Lü Meng, in that order. I mean, I could always be a prick, and you know what? Let's be a prick. But the only problem for me is, oh god, that's not the problem, but that's a new problem. The problem is if they get to me before I do what I need to get done, and that is basically getting that gate secured. Because if we secure that gate, there won't be any more troops coming out of Sima Yi's gate, and that means there won't be any more troops to kill at that point. So we're gonna go and try to do that. Like I said, it will help us in the long run, but we'll see what happens if I don't get killed. Now where's that gate captain? There it is.
You're nothing more than child's play.
Yeah, we'll deal with Sima Yi later, so. Alright, that will help us a lot. Now, let's try to find, well, Gan Ning and Lü Meng without getting killed. Actually, we can tell right here. There we go.
I will not let you through. Try if you dare.
Alright, let's avoid Lü Meng because we have to defeat Gan Ning first.
I'm Gan Ning of Wu. Who are you?
And there's Gan Ning. Alright. Just look out for his Musou attack because he has a high Musou Charge. So he will come at you with a Musou attack, or 2, or 6. There we go again.
Victory is mine.
Alright, now Lü Meng.
I'm really messed up today.
Yikes. That's not cool. That's really not cool. Really? He shooted up the attack? You know what? I might have missed him the entire time. Alright, enough with the volleyballing. Well, good Musou Charge will help you a lot. In this case, it'll help me because, well, I can spam the Musou attacks again.
Aren't we too far ahead?
Ah, so much for reaching that, huh? Well, I could always get it again. Wow, I got a little bit of everything on that one. Except for the defense. There we go.
My lord, I must leave you now. Long live Wu.
And the item will appear over there. Now all we have to do is go over there, and grab it, come back, and then defeat Sima Yi. Which shouldn't be a problem, but I need to remember where I placed my horse. And fortunately the troops are limited now because we secured the gate, so whatever we defeat, then they're gone for good. There won't be any respawning of troops.
Let us
Join our allies.
Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, quit shielding. Quit shielding. There you go. Alright, that helps a lot for me and my bodyguards. Alright, almost done here. Alright, we're done. Now, let's try to find my horse, if I can. If I'm not mistaken, it will be right over here because I have to... Yep, there it is. Alright. This will make things a lot easier because going by foot, yeah, that would suck. Alright, so now let's find the, there it is, alright. And the best part of finding that healing ointment, I don't have to worry about going all the way by the gate, well, by where our gate, well, the gate where on the opposite side, where our main gate that was secured by the enemy, more specific, because there is health over there, and I don't need to grab it, because I would usually grab it if I'm in trouble. Well, that's one of the spots anyway. And inconvenience for me, the weapon's over there, so yeah. Anyway, we don't have to get it now because, well, I grabbed the healing ointment, and that helped a lot. So, anyway, another trick that I did, just make sure you keep the horse on that level before we start, because you can always go down, but you can't go back up, obviously. If you go back to the bottom floor, where the water will be rushed up, well, once the flood happens, and if your horse is on the bottom, then you're pretty much screwed because you will lose the horse for the rest of the battle. And for transportation, that will help a lot. I mean, especially when you're trying to get the 5th weapon. From what I'm seeing anyway. How much time do we have left anyway? 11 minutes and change. Okay, we should be able to do that. I mean, like I said, we secured the gate, so there won't be troops coming out of there anymore. Alright. So, I mean, so far, I don't want to jinx it or anything. I have a feeling there's going to be one in particular that I'm going to have a lot of trouble in. I'll say it right now. Well, 2 of them in particular. I'll name them. I feel like I'm going to have a hard time with Zhang Jiao's 5th weapon. And more importantly, it may not be as difficult as I'm going to, you know... It may not be as difficult as I think it's going to be, but if it's exactly how I'm picturing it, then I'm going to have a tough time. And that's, if I'm not mistaken, you know what, I'm not going to name it, but there is one particular 5th weapon that you have to allow the fire attack at Yuling on the Shu's forces. And that's a pain in the ass to deal with, just to be, you know, because, yes, you're... pretty much your generals are going to get picked off like flies anyway, but it will make matters worse when, you know, you allow the fire attack because the enemy's morale is already at max. Well, I mean, I never tried it on the Shu's forces yet, very hard mode, so I can't really tell, but if it's at max and I don't have to, and the difficulty is the same even at max with the fire attack or not, then I don't think it will be that much of a problem. But yeah, anyway, let's continue on and get that. But other than that, all the 5th weapons so far, they've been I'm not saying easy, but they gave me a good challenge for sure. I mean, it's not impossible to get. I mean, a friend of mine was trying to say if you can't do it, then do the 2-player trick. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not happening. Alright, let's go and defeat all these crossbows. I mean, I'm not against the 2-player trick, but if you can get it done with 1 player, then get it done with 1 player, you know? I mean, if it's impossible to do it with, 1 person, then yeah, then that's fine. But at the moment, I don't find it being impossible to do. Alright, all we have left is Sima Yi. And we could always go for the his bodyguards first. You know what, we might just do that. That way I don't have to worry about any, fast ones. I have a feeling that, like one of the guards will randomly attack me, then Sima Yi will use his Musou attack. I mean, despite the fact that Sima Yi, well, facing him won't be that much of a challenge, but his 2 Musou attack is ruthless. I mean, if you compare his to Zhuge Liang's, it's obviously the difference is light and day. Alright. Last guard. There you go. Now, let's defeat Sima Yi. He's halfway down. Try it again. There we go. I'm not testing it.
I have done all that I could.
And that's a win. Alright, so that did finish him off. I was gonna say goodbye, but usually when I try that, well, recently, I always mess up. And he winds up being she winds up being 1-shot instead of, dead. Anyway, that took us, well, we had a time limit. You saw that 10-minute warning on the right side, so you already know how long this battle took. So it took us 23 minutes. Yeah. So, anything good other than that 5th weapon, I really doubt. That's a really high bow defense 3rd weapon there, but I'm not going to need that anymore. Here's our 5th weapon, the Divine Dragon. It has no element, and I'm pretty sure, not only due to a comment, but it just makes a lot more sense that way, because this is the second 5th weapon that has no element to it, and that pretty much makes sense because we've seen the same symbol twice, because I thought that was the wind element and I was wrong. So yeah, it has no element. If you see something like that, that means there's no element to it. Speed of 21, Musou Max 82, defense of 60, Musou Charge of 25, and it also this also has an item, and that's the red hair, just like Lu Bu's. So yep, there you go. That's another one down. And I think that's 7 now, and we have 34 more to go. We're just gonna keep that. I don't need a third weapon anymore. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get anything good out of that. Alright, so combo points, not much. Yeah, we didn't get a single combo point. I mean, we did get combos, but we didn't get over, I forgot what the requirement was for getting a good combo. I know great is 80, and then perfect is 100. If I have to make a guess, I guess it's 60? That's just me. Anyway, yeah. And we almost have our bodyguards at max, the 99,999 points. So, probably random recordings, I will upgrade another set of bodyguards. It'll probably be the female forces since I really have not shown them off yet. But, yeah. Anyway, we'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you for the next part of Dynasty Warriors 3, where we will unlock another 5th weapon. Peace.